Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Hello, it's me again. And today I'm going to be talking about just some Jerusalem stuff. Starting off, I've got here the fan art competition. I'm still doing that. There's 6 days left until it's done by the time of this podcast episode releasing. And yeah, the website, I'll talk more on that later in a couple of minutes. But the first thing I want to talk about properly is the lack of people working on the project. So currently, it's just my small team of people doing all of the heavy work. I'm the one directing, I'm doing research on stuff, I'm writing a novel, which is my main focus. Hello, Classic Hub, nice to see you. Among other things. So that's one thing. The other thing is I'm also carrying coursework on top of that, which is I won't disclose it further because it's private, but I am doing a lot of college work as well, whilst I'm doing Derusula and this YouTube channel and the website for the indie series. It just gets a lot, It just gets a lot. But that's besides the point. The point is, Derusula is not going to be done in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. So on the 28th of February, I'm posting a update on the series' pitch video, which will tell you the dates. Suspected rough date should be coming out, as the pitch teaser says June, but by the looks of it, it might be June or later. So there's a bit of an issue there, because there's a lot of the future, there's a lot beyond today, but today is today, so I've got to think about today. Hello, viewers. So the main goals is to stabilize Jerusalem, stabilize my coursework as well, and stabilize my personal life. Those are the three things I need to do at the exact same time today. And today will span forever, pretty much. Sorry, I saw that text and it just made me really funny. See, nah, it doesn't mean you have to wait. It's obviously you would have had to wait for ages for Jerusalem. Like, it's not gonna come straight away. I said this at the beginning. It's not gonna come out as soon as possible. I'm not rushing this. I'm taking my time to make something good and something that hasn't. I don't know. For example, guys know the old Marvel stuff like Thor: Love and Thunder and what's another example? The Eternals. Stuff like that was really rushed. It was an idea that could have been done, that could have been executed well, but they just didn't have the time to do it. Plus, in that short amount of time, there's a lot of panic decisions, so they went through all of that, and it just came out horrible. So I'm not going to make my indie series go down that path, especially the pitch release, because that's going to show people what I want my series to look like. It's not going to be some magnum opus. It's not going to be some Picasso, some Kanye West discography. It's going to be none of that. It's just going to be a step into what I would imagine Jerusalem to look like, or at least partially what it'd look like. And if that's not someone's cup of tea, then it's not your cup of tea. Cool for you. That's your opinion. But my opinion, I know, crazy. But my opinion on this is that I'm gonna take as long as I want. It could be the return of GTA 6 coming out of the grave. It could be someone like Michael Jackson coming back from the dead. It's gonna take ages. It's gonna be outrageously crazy, but it will be there eventually. That's the point. And Jerusalem acting. I've got a couple roles actually that are available for after the pitch is released. Exactly. It'll take ages and it will take time. That is what every single piece of art had to go through. If you look at the movie, it's the cat one. What is the cat one called? Hold up. Sorry, I have to look at it. Flow, the movie Flow, that took years to make, and all of that was done on Blender, and it won an Oscar, I think, for best animated film, if I'm correct, 2 years ago. But that was done by like a small team of like 10, 20 people, maybe a bit more, and that was done in like over a span of 5 years. Meanwhile, some companies like Disney shit out a movie in like 6 months. Like you're trying to see what I'm getting at. It doesn't give the best outcome if it's rushed quickly, especially for a big company like Universal or Disney or DreamWorks. Are you calling me crazy? Oh my god! Don't call me crazy. She said, "Yeah, bro. What the fuck?" Okay, but yeah, it takes time. So I will be digging my own grave for 5 years. I know you didn't mean I was crazy. I was joking. But it'll take me ages and ages and ages. And then for the people that see this that are working on Jerusalem, I've got some really good news for you. Hopefully, starting from, let's say, next year, maybe a bit more than next year, like mid to late 2027, I'm going to be starting to pay the people working on Jerusalem a small amount of income. So it helps. I'm going to set up some, what's it called, PayPals. I'm going to get your PayPals. I'm going to send you income for working on the project. And my main goal is to get either enough attention so I've got my own team, which will be something I have to figure out myself with business and economics, or I just get dragged into some other indie series company like Glitch. Oh god, I don't want to be in Glitch, but some indie series company where you just see their series names on the board, the checkerboard. You look at it on the big screen there, it's on all of your websites. It has their series, and then it has Jerusalem right there. But that isn't set in stone. Okay, I'm not saying you're definitely 100,000% going to be paid. No, I'm going to say I hope you get paid. Because the work so far my team has done for this project over the past almost 2 years, it's been extraordinary. It's been extraordinary. I'm going to send this podcast episode... Oh, God, sorry, hiccup. I'm going to send this podcast episode out to the people of the Jerusalem server. I'm going to hiccup again. Never mind. But yeah, I'm going to send this out to everyone else so they get to know this information that is very, very valuable. Yeah! So, and also, for the 4 people that got my signed fucking images of Hurley and Roberta flying in the background, I thank you dearly for achieving, not achieving, but like reaching out to me and getting one. It's a big help, and it makes me feel so much better about myself, because that took a couple of hours, maybe like 5 to 8 hours around that. So I appreciate the support so much. It's oh, thank you. Wine glass, cheers, clank sound effect. That's what it sounds like. But I appreciate you guys so much for getting the signed pieces. And I'm going to name them now by their usernames, okay? I'm going to name them out by their usernames, and then one by some fake name so it doesn't get leaked into the internet and whatnot. So, I think, yeah, so Classic Hub is one of them. I appreciate you so much. I know you're in the chat. I know you're in there. I can see you. I can smell you. Black Noir, thank you so much. I appreciate your work. Your condolences are mine. LB Sands, I appreciate you as well. Thank you for gaining the signed artwork. And display name, let's say Gerald, thank you for gaining the other signed piece. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you. Yeah, so thank you, 4 people. I hope it wasn't 5. If it was 5, then I've just messed it up. Let me check. Yeah, 4. Thank you, 4 guys, for getting the signed Derusula art piece. And it's now on YouTube unsigned, so you guys can see that and go, wow, I didn't get the exclusive one. Yeah, because you didn't ask for it. So, whoop, whoop. And I'm going to repeat this again. The fan art competition is still up. 6 days left from the time this thing releases. So, you can use any of the characters I'd listed. It's Azel, Flinte, Roberta, Norris in both of his forms, Root, and Hurley. I think those are the ones. I think I've said Hurley twice. But it's those characters. You're allowed to use them in any way, shape, or form. And the best one, it could be video or image, digital or hand-drawn. Whichever one I say personally, no biased opinion, is the best one. I will either make it the thumbnail of the update video releasing on the 28th, or as a separate video itself, because you're that special. Wink. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for the Derusula support. It's appreciated! And, I'm going to be releasing another audition video based on the animating and the planning, because I've got nothing. Because the video I got for Animator Audition has like 900 to 1,000 views. You are very special, don't say that to yourself. But, the audition video is the second most viewed YouTube video on my channel. We're looking for animators. 966 views, by the way. And we have around 25 people that commented on that video saying either they're barely experienced, they don't have enough experience, or they're studying, as well, I know you're a mod, as well as saying they've had like 10 to 20 years of animating experience. Which is cool! They sent me their portfolios, they sent me their information, and then they just went radio silent. Except for a few, obviously. I'm not dissing everyone. Some of them actually did enter the server and now, hopefully, going to start working on the project. I'm going to give out some examples right now. So, Byte 6 was one of them, as well as Akiko, and Mad Honks. Mad Honks is a music guy, and Akiko and Bytes are working on the storyboards when the storyboards start, which is lovely. You know what? Fuck it, I'm just going to shout at every single one of the people that are currently at the server. So, Nuclear Mutafox, I salute you. British Ace, we've known each other for like 6 years. Great to have your support. Danzy, I still need to look at your thing. I'm not gonna guess what it's called, but I'm gonna look into that later, hopefully. Phaline, I appreciate you for the support. Even through the rocky parts at the beginning of Derusula, I appreciate you anyways. Lab Assistant, of course, I've got to appreciate you. My boy, in the videos, the YouTube videos, you're so great, bro. LB Sands, I appreciate you being supportive, and your creative mind is one of the best ones I know. Switch Pixels, another really old one that I know. You've been through hell and back with me, it's crazy. So many times, I appreciate your support. Classic Hub, I appreciate you being a mod, even though nothing crazy's happened yet, but I still appreciate you being a mod. Mods are crazy. Not the bad crazy, good crazy. And obviously Hollow Legends down. I've got to. Or I still remember when there was some drama, I just managed to... By chance, I seemingly found you. And... Shut up. And I managed to say... I won't say that. I managed to assist in solving that issue at the time, which is nice. Thank you. And yeah, all of you guys have been very, very swaz. Did you say crazy? I was crazy once. Yeah, we know, Sherlock. Besides Derusula news now, that's the Derusula stuff done. That is 15 minutes of Derusula information for you guys to take in. We've got some Fortnite uploads coming out. There's one coming out tomorrow, and there's one coming out next week. And then what should be the week after. No, the week after that, sorry. The week after the third Fortnite video, I'm releasing Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun. I'm releasing that video. That's been in my folder for almost a year now, so you guys can finally watch that. And I'm releasing the other Scientist Boy Unedited podcast episodes. So, starting from the 8th of June, you've got Movies and Hyped Up Fantasies featuring Reese, Ashley, and that's it. And then you've got Reese Invasion, which will be releasing on the 15th of June, around a week afterwards. When it loads, I'll show you. It contains Classic Hub, the late, controversial, crazy person, Dr. P, Reese, and Ashley, and another unedited podcast episode, Don't Forget About the Crazies, featuring Darren, the controversial, crazy Amorai, and I think that is some random fucker, if I can see. Oh, no, I just can't see what that name is. Sorry, I can't see what their username is. I think it's probably Classic Hub as well. But yeah, those episodes are releasing out. And Yay Box Fights will be coming out 29th of June. There are going to be more videos in between February, March, and June, obviously. It's just that's the route I have so far. Side note, college vlogs on the vlog channel going to be spitting out every 1 to 2 weeks. You're going to see like one every 1 to 2 weeks. That's going to be great. It's got so much attention. You guys love those vlogs. And yes, I am still blurring out where I am. You're not finding me. And W, thank you. As well as music, I'm dropping a single in March. I'm not telling you when, but you're going to see one. So that's going to be fire. What else is there? Let me see if there's any other announcements for other things that I need to check so I can announce them here as well. Let me see. Yes, especially when you as Ghostface. That vlog's got 1.7 thousand views on YouTube Shorts. Good on you. I'm going to read through this message first to see if I can announce it, but there's a really big one related to Hollow, but I'm not sure if it's done yet. Give me a second. Okay, I won't announce that one. I'm not sure. But I will announce the other one. That Hollow is making a non-lore-related Hollow Knight comic dubbed with sounds and shit called Hollow Knight Arise the Silk Queen. That's going to be coming out long before the hope to release For I Am Hollowed. That'll be coming out sometime either next year or the end of this year. So you guys can enjoy that from Hollow. I'm not working on that one. It's just I want to shout that out. And if any of you guys need some sort of voice acting thing, I'm soon going to start opening that up on the... Oh! Wait a minute. That reminded me. Sorry, I got myself off track. That reminded me. Derusula website. Okay, we're back on Derusula. The website is finally finished. Oh my god. The Derusula website's finally. I'm gonna like tell you guys the features of it. Don't laugh at me. It's not funny. It just clocked to my head. I said it like 10 minutes earlier and I forgot about it. So, the Derusula website. It's got fully modified from the very blank blog page. It looked like a blog page. It wasn't fun. It didn't look interesting. So I've added tabs now, so you can check through the different sections. You can see the release date for the pitch for however long it releases. You can sign up for. Okay, that made someone leave. Boring! But yeah, so you can sign up for Derusula by. I'm going to tell you the process here. For signing up, you can add in your name. Name counts as username, by the way. It doesn't have to be your actual legal name. I don't need to know that. Email, required. Sorry. Phone, not required, but it's optional. You can add that in if you want to. And obviously how you heard about us, which is For You page, channel post, TikTok / YouTube or other. Oh, you're back. Hello. And other details that you may need to add if you want to. And that sends over to an email to be verified. Very good, very nice. But with the homepage, you can see stuff about how I thought of Derusula, the inspirations for it. It has all the licensed shit inside of it that you'll need to know. You can look at updates on there, but soon updates will be paid, so you can pay money to look at the updates. The team, the people working on the project, obviously. The story is where the written story is going to be put after it's finished. The character list, and my hopes is in a couple years' time, merch could start cooking. Merch could start cooking, okay? So, I've got a place down the road that prints stuff. So soon, around the United Kingdom, you can get signed art by messaging me. I'll sign art, and it's like 5 pence or 5 cents. I don't know the translation between GDP and USD, but it's 5 pence GDP. And that made someone leave. You don't like licensed products, you I'm joking. I don't say that. You fuck. But currently what I have an idea is I'm going to be releasing t-shirts, hopefully in a couple years' time, that has the Derusula logo and ones with the characters on the back. Because who loves a character? Who wants to have Azel on their back? Who doesn't want to have Roberta shooting a beam out of his head on the back of their shirt? Who doesn't want Norris's tendrils grabbing someone into the air on the back of their shirt? I don't know who says no. Maybe some guys don't even know what Derusula is or why there's a guy with tentacles lifting some girl up who's blue. Who knows? Some people are going to want to buy it. So I'm making those. I've also got a notebook planned which has the sights of Prismarine on the front because it looks cool and simple and basic. Yeah! And that's enough of the merch stuff because it's only ideas. Besides that, you can just still have like a nice look around. You can sign up for paid Derusula subscription. It's only like... Actually, let me see for you guys. Okay, so this is Derusula Fan Plus. I'm releasing this for updates, and I will also be giving out exclusive stuff as well as updates, which is a monthly subscription, 75 pence a month. It'll probably be cheaper by the time it starts, it'll probably be 25p a month, which gives you access to updates, exclusive information, insight on Derusula, etc. And the yearly price will be, it says £10 a year here, but it'll probably be cut down to £5 for the first year, because I'm so polite. But yeah, you can have a subscription to be a Fan Plus. Like, do you guys want to be a Fan Squared? Well, you will be soon. If you want to pay to be one of the tops, you can. Just don't make a big fuss about being on top of people, because that's not right. But, yeah. That is 24 minutes of Derusula Yap. How much does it cost? Let me reiterate once again. This is going to be the prices for the first year. It will be 25p a month and £5 a year. The year subscription is way cheaper than the monthly subscriptions if you times it by 12. Hooray. So let me iterate that again. 25p a month, £5 a year for the first year. And then after that, it will be 75p a month and £10 a year. The yearly will double by 2 and the 25 will triple. Just to get more cash to help with the project, if you get what I mean. But that's the Derusula website. You can check it out now. It's on my YouTube description. It's available to see. You can look at it with your eyes. You can ridicule it. You can look at it. You can get entertained by it. There's videos on there that are exclusive that you'll never see on my YouTube channel. And so much more. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the Derusula updates and information, along with some shout-outs to the creators and workers of Derusula. I appreciate you. And some insight on other things like my Fortnite uploads, my podcasts, etc. So thank you guys